mechanical headway has acquired their extreme overlap changes, particularly as far as blockchain arrangements. The excellent Vechain exchanging stage presently offers the unwieldy cycles that made the authoritative development late. This special blockchain-based organization is instrumental in changing elements of an association more clever and strategies all the more clear-cut. Allow us to look at the ongoing subtleties of Vechain and comprehend the Vechain cost expectation for what's in store. Vechain, behind-the-screen adventure. The cerebrums behind this blockchain-based arrangement. Radiant Lu made his blessing from heaven in 2015. An objective that was to make the store network and item the executive's life cycle immaculate. Bright Lu conveyed his immense involvement with the field with his spell at Louis Vuitton in China before this endeavor. For the establishment, Vechain brags of being the finished arrangement taken care of inventory network upgrade necessities. The credit for getting extremist changes the item lifecycle through an effective overseeing framework goes to Vechain. While seeds of Vechain's starting point can be followed back to Ethereum code, today, the key credits of Vechain are principally put to use in installment organizing, casting a ballot, shrewd agreements, and significantly more. On account of creative arrangements from Vechain, designers can today give highlights outfitted straightforwardly to business customers. Vechain record and confirm each data about the store network development which further guarantee security. Mission Vechain. To comprehend Vechain establishment, one requirements to scrutinize the beginning. The main role behind making this sort of blockchain organization was to resolve the issues being experienced by the strategies area, particularly with regards to dissipated and disproportionate information. While the business battles enormous information traffic every day, sadly, a framework to make this information transmittable and very much smoothed out was the center issue that stayed neglected. Serious compartmentalization leaves the whole store network, the board in the most extreme number of cases, to depend on unified information sources. Eventually, this brought about an information transmission that was less real and hazier. Vechain, delivering multi-layered change. The characters through computerized mode made on Vechain token called VET are liable for acquiring more prominent responsibility the total store network, the board. The fundamental idea of the Vechain or VET improvement arrangement is to upgrade store network, the board, and item lifecycle, the executives. This goal is achieved using conveyed record innovation of Vechain. Vechain has empowered NFC and RFID radio recurrence distinguishing proof chips-driven reconnaissance. At the same time, the Vechain blockchain stage has likewise permitted the utilization of QR codes and supply the board. The labels and sensors are a critical piece of Vechain usefulness. Through this, Vechain can follow and regulate significant information in supply-based coordinated operations. This data is handed off survive this blockchain stage. Because of the pandemic, while somewhat recently, Vechain digital currency has been playing out its best in business sectors as of late. It has not fulfilled the assumptions for the advanced resource financial backers concerning cost. This is primarily because of the vulnerability winning on the lookout. Because of the pandemic impact, the speculation situation has seen change and is probably going to go on according to Vechain cost expectation 2022. Unpredictability in the Vechain cost has hit its capitalization as well. Subsequently, the expense of Vechain cost expectations has proactively hit its absolute bottom. Financial backers are wholeheartedly placing faith in the immunization they feel would be the enchanted one for a hopeful VET cost expectation for the following year, for coin being seen as a wise venture. To acquire most extreme benefit from the speculation, it is prudent to sell out when the Vechain cost stirs things up around town level. The present VET cost is around 4 cents in the digital currency market. A cost revision after such an enormous siphon would be normal for venture. Be that as it may, according to our Vechain cost expectation, the money could recuperate for the present moment as the crypto market denoted a blended pattern at this point, bringing about the value climb of most altcoins. According to our Vechain cost forecast and other Vechain cost expectations on the lookout, the coin is toward the finish of its momentary bullish cycle, and it could watch out for the recuperation. Allow us to view the Vechain cost expectation diagram underneath. Let's push ahead to an Vechain Thor cost expectation for next 5 years. Loads of dealers and cost expectation stages live on the lookout, which investigates future Vechain cost forecasts. Guarantee the obstruction level, support level are not excessively hopeful or critical individually. Wallet Financial Backer is a famous figure site that makes specialized investigation-based value expectations of different cryptographic forms of money on a brilliant speculation, as indicated by the estimate investigators of Wallet Financial Backer market expectation and specialized examination. The outcome would be that Vechain value forecast may be exchanging at $0.318 throughout the following 5 years according to the ongoing energy and VET cost today. This Vechain gauge is extremely bullish and hopeful. Exchanging Monsters estimate stage likewise gave an exceptionally nonpartisan specialized examination of the ongoing cost of VET token for 1 year, expressing that before the year's over, according to Vechain predications, VET cost could arrive at 0.065-0.073 US dollars, which is a wide reach. These Vechain cost forecasts 2022 are given impartially, without a grandstand of any hopefulness. Our Vechain cost expectations for the next years are referenced beneath. Vechain value forecast 2022. As indicated by Vechain cost expectation, the market seems, by all accounts, to be hopeful, and it might stretch around 5 cents for 2022. The expected value of Vechain's coin will bull to 5 cents in momentary, giving fascinating return by year-end. Our Vechain value expectations ought not be interpreted as venture exhortation. Financial backers are prescribed to convey their own exploration for VET cost examination, support level, and obstruction level to limit the gamble engaged with such an unpredictable market. Vechain value forecast 2023. Out of many VET cost expectations or Vechain cost forecasts out there, our Vechain conjecture uncovers the normal VET cost could be 6 cents. The hopeful Vechain expectation proposes the cost will raise a ruckus around town mark. Taking into account the development in market capitalization, the greatest cost could take off up to 7 cents. Vechain value forecast 2024. The value expectation Vechain for the year 2024 appears to be positive up until this point. The Vechain cost will drift around 6 cents consistently, and it tends to be expected to raise a ruckus around town low of 5 cents. The ongoing cost of the coin is around 4 cents, and holding the VET token at this cost for a drawn-out will help the financial backers. Vechain value expectation 2025. For the drawn-out Vechain cost expectations, the computerized coin cost figure predicts that VET cost will have a gigantic flood and it could cross to arrive at 0.093 US dollars according to their specialized examination. In 2025, Vechain cost expectation mirrors a likelihood that the cost could contact 0.08 around the last quarter. One more site for Vechain conjecture accepts that the VET cost will keep a vertical direction to reach 9 cents toward the finish of 2025. Other long-haul Vechain value expectations are excessively hopeful, putting the Vechain cost estimate at around 9 cents toward the finish of 2025. Our individual and unprejudiced cost expectations Vechain VET is that it would have to work harder, assuming that the coin value wishes to accept and attest its situation for bullish energy as far as Vechain cost forecast 2025. The expense of Vechain needs to break the mental characteristic of the new high of 8 cents to begin a gigantic bullish force. In the event that it breaks the 8 cents mark, and assuming they play their cards well and more organizations are expanding on Vechain VET, or on the other hand, the following bull run kicks in the cost of Vechain could productively siphon to 10 cents throughout the following 10 years according to Vechain cost forecast. In view of our Vechain cost expectation, a drawn-out increment is normal. The cost guess for 2027 is 31 cents. With a 5-year speculation, the income is supposed to be around plus 594.32%. As per the Vechain expectations done by Lengthy Estimate, the coin cost is supposed to stretch around 3 cents toward the finish of 2024.